Hi, I'm Ellen Foley, and you're listening to Parkroad Cafe.
Live muziek, interviews, nieuwe releases, specials.
Parkroad Café.
I'm sitting next one of the most distinctive voices of rock and roll, Mrs. Ellen Foley. I can say Ellen.
Ellen,
And
yes.
it's a great honor to have you in our program.
Hi, Fred, thank you. It's great to be here.
How are you?
I'm fine. A little tired. This is people my age say I'm too old for this. But
It's radio.
good.
It's radio. You're still looking like a young goddess.
oh, yeah, on radio I look very young. I've got a face made for radio.
No, Ellen Foley is still going strong.
Thank you, Fred. Thank you.
Still touring. You like being on the road?
I do like it for this period of time. You know, it's a couple of weeks, and we have 7 shows in a short period of time, and that's good. I mean, I like to be home, to tell you the truth.
Still
Yeah.
going a long time from home. How's the family react?
Well, my husband is being very supportive. He likes to make me feel guilty and say, don't worry about me. I'm walking the dog 4 times a day, but don't worry about me, you know.
And the kids, still they miss mama?
Well, they're grown up. Yeah, but
Still?
I think so. I think they like me in their presence. They like me to know that I'm in the same city as them.
Will you please take us back to the beginning? When do you start singing? What age do you start singing?
I remember starting singing when I was about in what we called 7th grade, which might have been about 12 years old. And we had a play in school, and somehow they fixed it that we put People by Barbra Streisand in it. Yeah. So I got to sing People very early. And at the time, people who need people, etc. Yeah. So did the plays. I was in Catholic school, was in the choir, and then it all just kept, in high school I did all the shows. And
then there was Paradise by the Dashboard Light.
That's right. That's why I'm here today.
Yeah, you became a world star.
Well, I became a very well-known voice, yeah.
I was working with Meatloaf.
Well, I had known Meat, Meat.
But he had enough.
Yeah, for quite some time. So we were friends, and so I understood his personality, his very big personality, very emotional personality. So you know how to handle him after a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
You visit Holland for several times. How was the Dutch audience react on your performance?
Oh, fantastic. Last night we did a club. This is going to be great, but it was a small club, and it was a low stage, and the people were just jammed right up next to the stage. And I don't know if it's a tradition in this place, but they all sang all the words, which made it easy for me because I just, I didn't have to sing and there was one song that I always screw up the words, but they got it right and I got it wrong, right? So, but that was fun. It was just great.
We are very music-minded in Holland.
Yeah.
It's tradition to take with the hands and sing with you.
Yeah, they really did. It was a group participation. It was lovely.
What does a gig looks like from Dane Ellen Foley?
Oh, I like it.
It's a big party?
No, I'm a dame. Yeah. It's pretty loose. I mean, it comes off as loose. Obviously, it's very structured in my head, but then I come out and pretty much say whatever I'm thinking at the moment, which is a lot of fun to be able to do, because when you're young, you're like, but when you're older, you don't give a damn. You just
still very active.
Yeah. A lot of
good in shape.
A lot of action, sweating, a lot of activity, which I don't get all the time. It's good. It was good.
You did a lot. You sing. You're playing on Broadway, in television, in film, in movies. What do you like the most?
I like to sing. Yeah, I like to sing the most.
Pity.
Why?
I was hoping you were saying talking with you.
Oh, well, you didn't. That was not an option. Yes, of course, talking with you.
Okay. I have one more question from me, and then we close with 3 questions from our listeners.
Oh, okay.
What are your plans for 2017?
I started recording a songbook album where I want to do songs that meant a lot to me in my life. And I did 2 tracks in Nashville. I did Boys of Summer by Don Henley and Hello, It's Me by Todd Rundgren. But we also had done a recording of Heaven Can Wait.
Okay.
So these are the kind of things I want to put on a record.
And the release is in 2017.
Maybe not. Oh, yes.
I'm asking that because you released 3 albums in the late 80s, and then we have to wait 30 years for the new one.
Well, you have the new one, right? Have you heard the one from 2 years ago?
I have heard one song.
Yeah. Just one song?
I don't remember.
Well, it's called About Time.
Okay,
I think we have CDs. I'll give you one, and that was 2 years ago.
Okay.
Yes, and that was all original material.
Is that the only thing on your bucket list, a new release, 2017?
I would really like to travel more. You know, coming to Europe really reminds me how much is out there. And
Maybe one more pregnant.
whoa, yeah. You and me. maybe.
You never know.
I do know.
Okay, I have 3 questions for our listeners. The first one is, how is life in Manhattan?
Well, I was saying to somebody yesterday, you know, living in New York, I've lived there for 45 years now. I came from St. Louis, Missouri. And even though I've lived there so long, there are always things to discover because there are different little pockets of culture and neighborhoods and the different boroughs. I love it. I wouldn't want to live anywhere else.
You love New York.
I love New York. I love New York.
And did you visit our city, The Hague, already?
You know, I've never been to The Hague.
Shame.
Yeah,
It's like Manhattan.
it is.
Manhattan on near the sea.
Ooh, even better.
Okay. Second. What is your favorite singer?
Mick Jagger. Oh, yeah, always Mick Jagger, forever and always. I always say I want to be Mick Jagger when I grow up.
Oh, I'm talking with a real Stones fan.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And then more recently, I would say Adele.
Adele.
Yes.
Good taste. Okay, last question. Did you already taste a typical Dutch fish, nieuw haring?
Herring, you already asked me this question off camera. It sounds good, except that it's raw.
You know the fish? You eat them like this, so?
Yeah, no.
No?
No.
You don't like raw fish?
I eat some sushi, but I'm not very adventurous about it.
Okay. I thank you very much for your time.
My pleasure, Fred.
And I wish you a great kick tonight.
Yeah, I mean, this is a fantastic venue, and whoever's listening should come down.
Okay.
Okay?
Please say something nice to our listeners.
So nice to be here. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful day. Everybody's warm. And I love this country. I love Holland.
And do you love our program, Parkroad Café?
I love that show.
How is the show called?
Barcode
Café.
Barcode Cafe. That's English.
Thank you.
I should be able to get that.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Live muziek, interviews, nieuwe releases, specials.
Parkroad Café.